Lewis Hamilton is heading into the remainder of the Mexican Grand Prix weekend full of confidence after enjoying a strong and consistent long run during second Formula One practice on Friday as he closes in on the driver's title. Hamilton needs only a top-5 finish in this weekend's race at the Autódromo Hermanos Rodriguez to wrap up his fourth F1 Drivers' Championship, but was a front-runner throughout Friday, taking second place in both FP1 and FP2. Despite trailing Red Bull's Daniel Ricciardo in second practice, Hamilton is pleased with how his day unfolded despite a big spin, taking particular confidence from his pace over the long runs in preparation for Sunday's race. "It's been a good day today," Hamilton said. "It didn't really start out great, particularly in the second session with a big spin on my first lap. That really threw off the session and obviously made it a little bit tricky to get the run on the Supersoft. So I put myself on the back foot. But the single lap and then the long run on the Ultrasoft was probably one of the best I've ever done. I don't think I've ever done 26 laps that consistent, apart from in the race maybe. We got lots of information. The track was feeling better in the second session once the temperature came up. It was great to see all the fans buzzing already today, in the paddock but also in the big grandstands. So overall a good day." Teammate Valtteri Bottas led the pack through FP1 before fading to sixth place in the afternoon session, but was nevertheless pleased with how his day went. "First practice was good, I really enjoyed it. It is such a fun circuit to drive because it has quite a low grip, so it is definitely challenging," Bottas said. "We made some setup changes for FP2 which went in the wrong direction. So in the end of the session, we went back to the original setup. For some reason I also struggled to get the tires to work in the second session. That's why it didn't look as good as the first one. But I think it was a positive day overall. I'm looking forward to qualifying." Follow at Luke Smith 1. Max Verstappen has kept his second-place starting position for Sunday's Mexican Grand Prix after the Formula One stewards in Mexico opted to take no further action over an alleged block on Valtteri Bottas during qualifying. Verstappen backed off during a lap at the start of Q3 in order to find a gap and work his tires, moving to the left-hand side of the circuit heading into the Forosal Stadium section of the Autódromo Hermanos Rodriguez. Mercedes Bottas remained on a flying lap and came across Verstappen, peeling to the right-hand side of the circuit as per the racing line before locking up and going deep at the next corner. Bottas immediately returned to the pits, feeling Verstappen had ruined his lap, and the stewards quickly confirmed they would be investigating the Red Bull driver after the session. Verstappen made clear talking to NBCSN after qualifying he felt he had done nothing wrong, and was soon whisked away to state his case before the FIA stewards in Mexico. After hearing from Verstappen and Bottas, the stewards confirmed they would be taking no action over the incident, leaving the result from qualifying intact. The driver of car 33 was clearly aware from the team radio and using his mirrors that car 77 was approaching on a hot lap, a statement from the stewards reads. He moved from the racing line on the exit of turn 12 to avoid impeding car 77. The driver of car 33 did move slowly from the racing line which could have affected car 77, but the stewards do not consider this as impeding. Follow at Luke Smith 1.